welcome back to Construction Junction. If you like and subscribe, you have good luck for 23 years, so you should.
Okay, so today what we're going to get started with, as Jason pointed out, we're going to raise this outlet just a little so it's even with the rest of the electrical switches in the room. And he's going to first take the baseboard off. Of course, I'm going to use all sharp objects and get it all cut first, and then he'll pull it off with the hammer and the flat bar. And then we're going to move on to patching this hole, finishing everything that we finished the last time, the last video. Get everything finished, another coat, and then we're going to demo the floor. So this is going to be the fun part. Demo is the part everybody loves. I love it, you love it, we all love it. But we're gonna wear our safety equipment and we're gonna get it demoed real quick, and we're gonna see what the underlayment is. We might have to screw it off, nail it off, whatever we have to do. We're gonna go ahead and get it done. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this video. Anything?
No.
Let's do it!
Wow.
Jason did a great job with the demo. Now he got some muscles. Hey, let's see those muscles now. He got a little something. So since we can't, do track or have basketball or have any seasons right now, he gonna get his workouts here inside this bathroom. And we building muscle if nothing else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we building that muscle. So he had a good time. He did a great job breaking the floor up. So did you have fun with it?
Yeah.
Did you cut yourself?
No, but one piece went up my nose.
One piece went up your nose. That's funny. So yeah, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on and knock it out. All right, so we have the floor demoed. So let's take a look and see what we got. You can see underneath they had a hardy board underlayment. It looks like it held up pretty good except for in a few spots. Now, depending on how the demo goes, a lot of times you can save this, but you can see in some spots as we broke the tile up, some of the hardy board came up. And this area is just completely gone next to the tub. And if you remember when we started this, we did have a few squeaks or creaks over in this section here. So this is an area of concern, and we wanted to somehow fix that squeak if we can. So we're going to continue to demo this hardy board out and see if we can get back down to the plywood and see if we can screw it down, nail it down, glue it down, something, so we can get this floor solid. And it's a shame because most of this is solid. So whoever installed this floor, they did a great job, and something just failed in this corner at some point. And like I said, it could have been water, water damage over time. People getting in and out of the shower. Maybe the shower door was leaking in this corner. But we'll find out once we get down to the plywood what the damage was. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. All right, so we demoed the floor out and we demoed the hardy board out. And you remember that squeak that we had in this corner? So now we see the evidence of what actually happened. Over the time, water has deteriorated the plywood here. And you can see it's a hole there. And it's really all the way up on the side of this tub here. You can see a hole here, but this plywood here is just bouncing. And it's deteriorated all the way to where every time you stepped in this area, it would squeak. And so this is not structurally sound as well. So we need to get down in here and we need to tear this plywood out and put more plywood in. Now let's talk about this floor in general, this plywood. This plywood is a 1/2-inch plywood on here is what they put in when they built this house. And not only that, the plywood, if you can imagine, was down before the walls were put in. So it like seams underneath of the wall, like 8-foot pieces of plywood seams underneath of all of these walls. So with that being said, the 1/2-inch was code at the time. We prefer 3/4 just because it's a lot thicker, a lot sturdier, so you don't get that bounce across the floor. Now, when you are installing a hard surface like tile, the worst thing for it is bounce, right? So it's going to bounce back and forth and it's going to cause cracks. That's why they put the hardy board on top and then the tile, to try to stop it from cracking. But with that being said, we want to get it more sturdy. So there's two ways that we can go about it. We can either cut all this plywood out and then put 3/4 plywood down, and that would solve the problem. Or we could come back, cut out the section that's damaged. So I'm thinking we'll cut 2 foot away from this tub out, put 1/2-inch back, and then use 1/2-inch hardy board on top of the whole floor, which will then give us a 1-inch worth of dense material down. So, and we're going to screw both the plywood and the hardy board. So we screw the plywood down, it's going to reduce the bounce, and we screw the hardy board, it's going to reduce it even more. And we're going to make sure that we hit the floor joist when we do screw down. So it's not just screwed to each other, it's going to be screwed down permanently. So that's going to be my solution here. Most of these bathroom jobs, we end up just taking the floor out and putting 3/4 down. But in this situation, I could either put 3/4 down and then use the Schluter Ditra mat as my underlayment, which will get me up to where I want to be. Or, since it's 1/2-inch already, patch the hole, add 1/2-inch hardy board down instead of the Schluter underlayment, and it gets me back to where I want to be, and I have a 4-inch worth of dense material, which will, stop the bounce in this area and make the floor solid. So I think that's the route that we're going to go. We already have the materials. We're going to go ahead and get to it. Hope you're enjoying this so far. Stay with us till the end. We're going to get to it. Here we go.
G. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, way up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage and say sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a
Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for real, down for line. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for real, down for line. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Mobbing with my brothers, there's no question, keep it real. Whether we East coastin' or we in the